All right. What's up? 7:30, which means July 30th at 2 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time, not Pacific Standard Time. PDT, not PST. That's a common mistake I hear. Thanks for joining me. If you're watching this live, I appreciate you guys hopping on. If you're watching this on replay, good job actually watching it on replay. If you're not watching this on replay, well, you're not going to be hearing this anyway. So we have a few things we want to cover, do a little season recap, talk a little bit about the upcoming camps that we have next weekend, talk a little bit about our fall season, and a little bit about the mental training amplitude stuff that we've been assigning. So I see we got Coach Lunt on. Coach Lunt, do you want to hop on real quick and just give us kind of your take of how the season went, positives, anything you think that we can work on, but maybe just a little season recap.
Yeah, for sure. Just like I told our goal team after our last game, and it was a heartbreaker of a loss. For everyone out there, we lost on a last an overtime, last second shot. I don't even know if the kid looked at the hoop when he shot the ball. But it was a great game. We were actually down 18 or 20 and came battling back. So showed a lot of grit with that comeback. But like I told the team afterwards, it was I had a lot of fun coaching and working with everyone in grit. It's something I haven't, like I mentioned before, I haven't coached high school in 20 plus years. So giving back and getting on the floor with all y'all was a lot of fun. Um, I, I thought a lot about this afterwards, and I actually thought about it during the season. That bronze team, so the goal or the grit bronze team, you guys have a chance to be really, really, really special. And uh, it's all going to come down to you guys sticking together and you guys playing for 4 years or 3 years together. But there's something really nice there with that group that, we played a lot of teams, especially in Auburn. We played a team that was from um, uh, north of Seattle, Mount Vernon area, and they had been together since sixth grade. And they actually ended up winning that Auburn tournament. But you can just see the camaraderie and how well they gelled together, and it's because they've all been playing together for so long. I really like that bronze team, and I think you guys have a chance to be really, really special with grit and be that team that kind of puts grit on the map as far as being able to compete at a high level. So stay together, that group, because you guys are building something pretty special. But overall, I really enjoyed the experience. Had a lot of fun, and looking forward to hopefully helping out next summer. I'm not sure about spring or fall. I get kind of busy with everything going on with my schedule, but as much as I can come by and help out in any area or any way, I plan on doing that. So, thanks, Coach Miner, for having me this year. I had a lot of fun.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks, Coach. I appreciate it. I know these guys definitely appreciate it too. I've had quite a few of them reach out and say how cool it is to have a head college coach working with them during practice. And uh, so, yeah, I appreciate you too, Coach. It was awesome having you. I used to have to work for him. Now he gets to work for me. So um, it's all good. You treated me well when I was working for you. So I'll treat you well while you're working for me. Um, Awesome. Let's see. Next thing we wanted to talk a little bit about, I'll talk a little bit about my summary of the season. I thought you guys did an excellent job. And like he said, that team with Rue and Gavin and Osiris, Peyton and Max, Keller, Kaysen, that group right there. And then even the Silver guys that bought into that team and played hard. So I appreciate everybody. I know the Reno trip was a little bit tricky because I didn't really know what to expect. So um, we learned a little bit about scheduling and we'll mix it up and try to get better next year as well. So I appreciate you guys that did fill out the survey, had some useful information. So I appreciate you guys opening up and sharing. The guys that didn't do that, that still is open. You can still go in and leave that feedback. helps us grow as coaches, helps me grow as a program director. So anything that you can give as far as like feedback to help make the program better, please do that. This weekend, this Friday, August 4th at Pacific University, 9 to 4. 9 to 4. Be there early. A lunch, correct, Coach? So make sure you guys bring a lunch all 3 days. So for the camp at Pacific, get there a little early. If you guys remember, wear a grit shirt. Coach Lunt, do you have anything you want to add about Friday's camp since they might not be getting emails?
Yeah, just we're going to be doing a tour of campus, and then we're also going to be doing an admissions. So our admissions counselors are going to come and speak and talk a little bit about the process as far as applying. And this isn't just specifically for Pacific. It's good knowledge for all of you, whether you're freshman, sophomore, junior, to learn some of the ins and outs of applying for college and what that all looks like. Not only from a admittance standpoint, but also from a financial standpoint. So I know Uncle Jeff Grunin will be covering a lot of that. We will have during the tour and during the admissions, that's open for families too. So, if your mom or dad want to come, they're more than welcome to come and go through that process too. So we'll be sending out an itinerary on Monday tomorrow of what everything looks like. The other thing is, you have your own basketball, bring that. We'll have enough basketballs, but we got close to 50 kids coming. So if you got your own basketball, bring your own basketball. And then we I gave a thumbs up, but we will be supplying lunch. So we've got Phil subs coming in, so we'll be doing that for all y'all that attend camp. So t-shirt and free lunch, it's pretty darn good.
Have to beat that. Free lunch. Max Hoops will not be providing free lunch. So on Saturday and Sunday, if you're attending the Max Hoops Elite Basketball School, you will need to bring something to write with, pen or pencil, or marker or crayon, whatever you want to write with, and a lunch and something to drink too. So make sure you guys are ready. It will be at Clackamas Community College. So I know like Grayson, I know was there, knows where that's at. Some of the younger guys might not have been there, but make sure you find the yellow lot. So it's the yellow parking lot. Gym is a little tricky to find there at Clackamas. So do not show up before 8:15. If you haven't registered, make sure you register tonight because I'm putting the plan and the schedule together tomorrow. So I want you guys all to be on the roster. So make sure if you are attending that camp, you get your name. You get that registration filled out on maxhoops.com. So those are the two camps coming up this weekend. So make sure if you guys have already paid for it. So if you can make it, please do everything you can to be there, just because it is going to be a lot of good skill development. And then the Max Hoops Elite Basketball School has a lot of classroom sessions, and you get to learn from a bunch of different college coaches. Fall season, we're still planning out the fall season for what that will look like. So I know I talked to your dad, Grayson, a little bit about keeping you in the loop. So I'll definitely keep everyone in the know as far as as we get that scheduled and a plan for fall. So I'll keep you guys updated on the fall schedule. So if you're interested in playing, reach out to me just so that way I know that you are interested, and then I'll keep you updated. Amplitude Training. There still is. I know Eli's been going through it. I think it was Max. Maybe there was one other player that I can have it right here. So I'll be able to tell you it was Keller and Eli ahead of the game, still going in there and doing the mental training, even though season's kind of over. This is still new information, new stuff that Colin Henderson's giving you guys, and it's little quick nuggets. Doesn't take too long, so you can still get in there, I think, and watch those. But I definitely would encourage you to take advantage of that opportunity. because it is useful information that can differentiate you from the rest. Okay. So that's about all I had. We'll
Can
wrap it up.
I add one thing?
Absolutely, coach. Jump in here.
Okay, so, fellas, whether you like reading or don't like reading, and I remember being your age, I hated reading, but it's something that I absolutely love to do nowadays. Actually, ever since I got out of college, but I would highly recommend if you guys want to read a really good book that can talk about leadership and just developing a mindset of going from good to great. Um, is the book called Good to Great. It's by Jim Collins. But I tell all of our incoming freshmen to read that book because it's an amazing perspective and it's all data based. So it's not like a story. This is all factual stuff. They pretty much studied all of these companies and wanted to know why. There was companies that were really good and what made the companies great. And so highly suggest it. Whether you like reading or not, it's one of those books that can really help you as far as your mindset goes, and just developing proper habits that are going to make you great. The other book that I wanted to recommend to you guys, and this is a fun book to read, is called The Gold Standard by Coach K, Mike Krzyzewski. Great read. Talks all about that Olympic team that brought back the gold to the United States. So it talks a lot about LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Carmelo, Dwayne Wade, all of that. But there's some really good nuggets and lessons in that book that I think would be really helpful for all you guys. So if you get a chance, read those two books. I think they can really, really help you out with your mindset and your mentality going into the year.
Good recommendations. Gavin, go ahead, unmute. Tell us one of those recommendations. Give us the name of one of the books coach just gave. Either one of them.
Good to Great, I think.
Good to great. That you didn't sound too confident in that.
So, well, the other one was like gold something, right?
The gold standard. The gold standard and good to great.
Good to great was Coach K.
Good to great is Collins. The gold standard is Coach K's talking about the 2008 gold medal when they brought back the gold from China. So good recommendations there, Coach. I don't have anything else, so we're gonna go ahead and let you guys. It's about ubiquitous out here. If you guys don't know what that one means, you can look it up, but it means about perfect weather. Ubiquitous. So it's not too hot, not too cold, no humidity. It's a beautiful day here in Tigard, where I'm at. Hopefully it's nice where you guys are at. So go ahead and I'm gonna hit end of the recording. And you guys are welcome to say goodbye and head out on your way. Definitely. Are you going golfing here, Rue? Seems like
Thank you, coaches.
All right. Yeah, we'll see you, Asher. Have a good one.
You too.
See you guys.
See you,
Coach.
Thanks. See you.